What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we're back again for another episode review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 10, episode 17. This shit about to wind the fuck down because Real Housewives of Potomac comes back on next Monday. I mean next Sunday. Y'all know Easter is dead ass, and I had to tweet this like Easter is dead ass on the fucking shouldn't even cuss when I say that, but it's on April Fool's Day. Ain't that something? I mean, Jesus did pop up and say, "Psych, thought you, April Fools." But all right, it is what it is. Y'all gonna be at church this Sunday? Some of y'all probably ain't been in church since. Exactly. Insert the number. Moving on from that. So we start the episode off with this whole forcing this thing with um Rickey, Smiley, and Porsha. Now, do I doubt that they probably have a good relationship? No, but ever since they put that one scene in there where making it seem like Rickey and her might be hooking up and all that shit, like we already know he put it out there. He is not her boss, but still, she works at Dish Nation. Um, I just, to be quite honest, I never really thought that Rickey, until I seen this reality show with all them goddamn kids that he got, I never really thought that he preferred women like that. I thought he can go either way, and I'm not saying that I thought he was gay. I thought he was at least bisexual. I really did, and I thought, he can go either way like that. So it was a eye opening thing. I just don't know why I thought that, but hey, some of y'all thought the same thing too. But I just don't see him and Porsha, doing anything together other than work. They're at the skating rink. I said, "Is y'all at Cascades?" Okay, ATL came on the other day too. Give me my necklace back. I'm from the tray. You ain't from the tray, but my daddy is. Let me stop, cause I can keep going. I can keep going. Who is you? He look like he got money. Anyway, so moving on from that, you know, my mama ain't gonna be home. Your mama ain't never home. Okay, let me stop. It's so many quotables, bitch. Moving on. Get your ass in the trunk. Okay, stop it, Ashley. Fuck. Um, what was I finna say? Okay, so they at the skating rink. They doing whatever they doing. And I was, for once, I was with Rickey when he said, "Bitch, I come here early because I ain't trying to be all up in the cameras. People got their phones in your face and shit like that." I understand that. I mean, not saying that phones in the face and shit like that. Bitch, I don't like crowds and stuff. So if I want to get up something, do something, let me go skate when ain't nobody up in that bitch. So if I was to fall, okay. Still, that's shadow. Bitch, I was about to say, what's going on with my neck? The TV glare is coming on. Bitch. So if I was to fall or something, ain't nobody finna pull out no phone. It's like, look at that big bitch over there. It's a hurricane, bitch. Earthquake. No, we not finna do that. We not finna do that, okay? But Porsha said she ain't been skating since she was 18 years old. Bravo, with the receipts, came back and said, "Bitch, 4 years ago you did though." I said, "Why is Bravo doing this to them on this show?" Okay, they keep checking everybody, and then she falls on the floor and Rickey, Smiley, fake resuscitating her ass, got the side of the hip, playing games with it. I'm just sitting here like, "You going, Rickey? You gonna be a part of me too? You better stop it, bruh." But okay, she her whole thing is she concerned about whether or not, because she really wants to have a child. And then at this point, her career is taking off and she's more career focused. And it's like, do I have to sacrifice the career to have the baby, or should I just sacrifice the baby for the career? And I'm like, girl, how come you can't do it both? Okay. It's a lot of women that's out here knowing how to juggle both. And it's some who try to do both and can't succeed. But you just got to figure out what works for you. Moving on from there, we down at the Cynthia Bailey agency with Cynthia doing what, I don't know, but Kenya popped up, and no lie, and I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be shady, I'm not trying to be none of that stuff. Dead ass. I forgot all about Kenya. I forgot she was on the show because when I watched her, even in the intro, it's like something I block out everybody's intro when they do their little taglines and shit. So I don't pay attention to that. I don't hear that, and so I had not realized that it just popped up in my mind that Kenya ain't been on the episodes in what, 4 episodes? The whole trip to Spain, she wasn't there. And I forgot. And to be quite honest, I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't saying, hey, where can you at? And it's not even no shade to her because this season she hasn't really been pissing me off, okay? The only time she got on my nerves was when she was down there in Houston with the hurricane stuff and that whole shit. But other than that, she hasn't really been getting on my nerves. So I was like, wow, she comes in there, she's talking to Cynthia, she's talking about how it's hard, it's a lot being a wife and they fucking all the time. She was in Chicago with him. They had a little pregnancy scare. She thought she was pregnant a month ago, but kind of found out she not. I heard at the reunion that she reveals that she is. So if that's the case, congratulations. I knew that was something she always wanted. Ain't no hate on that. Um, she said in her confessionals that her and her husband gonna continue to do all the IVF treatments that they need to until they get a baby. If she can afford it, go ahead and do it. I don't see why not. Um, then they started talking about the whole Nene thing, Nene and the rape thing and all of that, and then Cynthia gets in there and started talking about the whole Kim shit and the drama that was going on with that. And when Kenya said, "Bitch, you can take Kim and her family out the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of Kim and her family." And I said, "Bitch, you ain't fucking lied. I ain't heard not one lie yet. Bitch, you better read on that one, okay?" We all was thinking that shit. I said, "Come through, Kenya, with that one." Okay, bitch, when I gotta agree with Kenya. Anyway, so then they started talking about, the domestic violence shit that was going on, that PSA, and it's not shit. That's just how I talk, so I don't want to offend nobody. Um, the domestic violence stuff that was going on, she wanted to do a minute PSA. And so, therefore, I said, "You wanted to do an Instagram video?" Girl. She said, "No, I got enough footage to do like a 30-minute special, and I want to invite everybody to come down and watch who took a part in it. And then I'm going to invite some women who was actually involved in domestic violence. I'm going to dial them up." She got 10 women coming, and then she want everybody else to come. I said, "That's a cute idea, Kenya. That's nice." So then we get this whole thing with Kandi. She's frustrated. She's trying to figure out some numbers. Because Kandi is like, "Bitch, what you not going to do is forget that I'm a business fucking woman, okay? I may be singing. I may be small. Oh, y'all remember that? Do y'all remember way back in the day in the infancy of Real Housewives of Atlanta when Kandi used to have the rooster haircut with the red dye, look like the Kool-Aid pack dye, and then Lil Riley little ass used to be doing the jerk on there, and Lil Riley was doing the jerk for at least 4 years, bitch." And I was like, "Girl, it's time for you to jerk up out of that shit." And they said, "Okay, but she wants y'all to know that she ain't just sitting back, doing nothing." I said, "Girl, we already know that." She said, "I'm trying to get that building across the street." Don Juan said, "Bitch, what the fuck you know about recycling and shit like that?" She said, "I didn't say that I want the actual business. I want the building. Okay? Tear that bitch down, build that shit up. Do you know what the fuck's coming down here? Google trying to make this shit their headquarters. Bitch, I'm trying to get some fucking business going." I said, "All right." And she, Don Juan was just like, "You told me. And what did I say? No more buying up businesses and doing all this shit for the 6 months, okay? For the past 6 months, that's what you've been doing." I said, "Goddamn, Kitty, you got it like that." But let me tell you something. Buy buildings, that's what y'all need to learn how to do. Y'all need to go when y'all get money and shit like that. Don't just buy it, fucking spend the money on goddamn cars and jewelry and houses. Okay, yeah, get you a house or two, maybe, whatever, and all this other shit. But bitch, invest that shit. Invest it in something that's gonna make you make money. That's gonna make your money make money, bitch. That's gonna appreciate your shit, okay? But she doing all that, all right, and Ty comes into this the area, whatever. He was like, "What's going on?" So they get to talking about, well, first of all, Don Juan said Kandi done got 8 buildings, businesses already. You got 3. Y'all don't need no more at this point, okay? Y'all need to calm the fuck down. OLG, Old Lady Gang just been up for 6 months. Okay, it's doing good. All right, but fine. Let it mature a little bit more, okay? Nurture that shit a little bit more, because just because it's doing good right now don't mean that it's gonna be doing good 6 months from now or a year from now. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to talk some sense into them. But okay, they get on this whole situation with Nene and this getting off the tour and how the promoters and the managers didn't want her on there. And what irked me about this whole conversation is Todd's logic to it. I understand that your wife is kind of cool with Nene now, and you feel like it's kind of fucked up that she got to go because this person basically came at her first, and that is true. Okay, but like I said in the last video talking about the situation, she is the celebrity, she is the face, so that's therefore people are gonna notice her more and gonna get on her more and put more emphasis on her. And that's exactly what fucking happened, because what the heckler said was wrong, and also just because that heckler said that, what she said was wrong too. And you talking about well, it's entertainment. Okay, people up there talking about this and talking about that. She can't make a joke about this. It's comedy. And I said, first of fucking all, I didn't like that because I feel uncomfortable if I hear any type of jokes like that. And I'm just thinking, when a person, if you making jokes about rape and thinking that it's supposed to be funny, I look at you differently, and I probably will never look in your shit again because I see where you coming from. And I know some people make, their struggles and what they've been through into, humorous situations when they're comedian and stuff like that. But when you do something like that and you say, like, bitch, no, there's no justification in what Nene said. Okay, the bitch was drunk, but still, she could have said something else. But then again, if she feels bad for saying it, why the fuck don't you understand that that's a bad thing, and it's not just comedy and not just entertainment? What both them people said, Nene and that heckler said, was wrong as shit. Okay, there's no comedy in telling somebody to kill themselves and telling somebody, I hope you get raped by an Uber driver or get raped, period. All right, this is coming from the same man who was accused along with his wife of potentially about to date rape, what that girl name is, Porsha, okay? Was that entertainment? Was that comedy? Bitch, no. And the reason why I got so much hype is because that was at the start of the Me Too movement, bitch, okay? Come the fuck on, Todd. Let's not. You won't be no joke if somebody said they was joking about saying something about your daughter. Don't do that. And I'm not trying to twist it. I'm just trying to show you that it's not something to joke about. It's certain stuff to joke about, but, that's not one of the things I would consider funny, no matter which way you try to slice it. Moving on from that, because he feel like Nene should still be on the tour, but you gotta consider what everybody else feel like. To be quite honest, I never understood why she was there in the first place, because when I had got my ticket, granted I didn't pay for that bitch, I was like confused. I said, bitch, this ain't who I came to see. Why we need an MC in the middle of this shit? Nah, just put the DJ on and let that shit ride out. Okay, and that's exactly what they did. Moving on from that, we get, y'all already know. Either I'm about to, when I give you that look, either I'm about to talk about some fuck shit Sheree done or some stupid ass ignorant shit that this bitch Kim did. Okay, bitch, Sheree. She getting her house done. I don't know what else she doing. The construction people talking about something. We need to do some more time on the bathroom. We need some more money for this, for that, for that, whatever. She get a phone call from Tyrone. Tyrone called her and asking her, what's up, baby? How your day been going, all this stuff. As if that nigga is 2 miles down the road in his own house, okay? And not behind somebody's bars, bitch. The pen. Federal. Okay? And I'm just sitting here like... The whole conversation made me look up like, bitch, what the hell am I listening to? What am I looking at? This motherfucker said, she was like, I had thoughts about, Tyrone getting him his own little room, and then did she say something about being blue? Bitch, if blue is his favorite color, I'm about to get a new color, okay? Because y'all know that's my favorite color. Y'all see me in blue just about all the time because that's my fave, but damn, bitch. And then they was talking about the exercise room. Now, see, I can get down with that. But then when she started talking about the Stepmaster and how much it cost, she was like, them things cost like between $8,000, $15,000. And she was like, he said, oh baby, don't worry about that. It's all taken care of. Excuse me? Tyrone. Tyrone got some of that illegal ass money stored away. Somebody got that shit on the side somewhere. He got that shit hidden under a mattress in somebody's garage, bitch. Okay? I said, motherfucker, where you finna get this money from? Okay? How did you get it taken? Girl, Tyrone, stop fucking playing with us. Like, for real, stop playing. When I know I wasn't the only one who rewinded that shit back and said, bitch, what them subtitles say? Don't worry about it. I can take care of it. No, it's already taken care of. Bitch, are you serious? Tyrone, you can't even get your ass out the pickle that you in, and you talking about some, and then she talking about some, I don't know when the definitive date is that he getting out, but I hope that bitch is in this next year. It ain't. It ain't in this year. It ain't in the next year. He got a few more years to go. She talked about something. You can give me a house on the beach and shit. I said, well, what money? The money that he hid from the feds, that he stole from the feds, bitch. What? I can't. I can't. You know, Sheree got to stop playing. Mind you, she talking about being taken care of. He got to take care of the two kids that's still young. The two teenagers, okay? Bitch, well, by the time he get out of jail, they going to be adults just like the other two. Girl, Sheree, stop fucking playing with me. So, Bianca, ooh, where did I get that name from? I'm sorry. Brent was downstairs playing pool. Nene come down there trying to see what's going on with him. Basically trying to see do he got things figured out because he claims he don't want to go to college, all right? He's not going to school. He just graduated from high school and he already knows school is not for him. You know, we get into this day and age, or back when I was young, it used to be hammered in that we need to go to college. You need to have a college degree. You need to have a college education. And college is good for some people and it's not good for other people, you know. So I don't look down on people who choose not to go on to school. First of all, bitch, you say yourself, unless you come from a rich family that can pay that shit out of pocket, or your family that already had a college fund set up, bitch, you save yourself a whole bunch of debt. Okay, them student loans are a fucking bitch. You know, everybody out here hacking shit. Sally Mae has yet to be fucking hacked, bitch. Go hack that bitch. Go hack my Great Lakes, bitch. Go hack Discover. Go hack Wells Fargo, okay? And give us a fucking break. You know what I'm saying? But he wanna do comedy. I don't want to dash a person's dream, but I just don't want him to think that he can just pop up in and be like, oh, I'm a comedian and I could do this and do that and I can be here and be at this level like Nene did, bitch. They had to, some comedians was coming at her and trying to tell her that, bitch, you know, real comedian, okay? Because you ain't had to go through the things that we had to go through. And I hope Brent is out here, you know, doing what he got to do and checking up on his craft and, you know, going to at least enrolling into a school or whatever that does that, because you know, just like when you do ballet and you do balls and or I should say sports and stuff like that, music, you have to train at that shit to get good at it. You know, you can't just throw your hat out there. But you know, whatever. Same thing with Noelle. She's still trying to figure out what she want to do, and she's settled on being. I don't know if she want to be a dentist, but you know, according to Cynthia, she just had this thing with the dentist stuff that she's had a fascination for since she was a kid. And Noelle said she was hoping that it wouldn't leave, and you know, doing this little unpaid internship that she's having at this dentistry, you know, it hasn't left, obviously. And it's really nice. It's really nice to see that. I guess Dr. Heavenly wasn't available. Bitch, I wouldn't go to her shit either. So, you know, that was a fancy bitch. What is that, Buckhead? Cause that was a upscale ass dentist office, bitch. I said, my dentist don't look like that. Okay, god damn, that was nice. Okay. Anyway, you know, just keep at it. You know, she was saying that she took a year off. Then she realized, hey, let me try to do the SATs again. But then, you know, she started thinking about the dentistry. So I hope she's going to school for it. And, you know, she do what she got to do. So then we see Kenya, you know, getting a salon and beauty shop ready or whatever to have these women come in and give them makeover. These are survivors of domestic violence, and one lady was sitting there telling her story about how, you know, she was seduced and molested by this one man and had got pregnant by him when she was 15 years old, and he used to beat her ass and everything, and you know, she had to break that cycle. And Kenya was, you know, sharing her own experience with domestic abuse at 16 years old and how she feels as though she was also continuing to do the same thing, get with the same type of men until she broke that mold with her husband, I guess. And I said, you know what? This whole thing, I don't know if they're trying to make Kenya seem like a better person this season or whatever, but I'm actually kind of liking it. I don't know if it's real or fake, but you know, the whole putting it out there about the domestic abuse, that is a good little storyline. So keep doing that, I guess. Bitch, Sheree's daughter Sheree daughter, at home talking about the key being at college, and then, Sheree was like, Cairo be coming over. She said, so is it any other man or person that come over here? She was like, Max. She said, outside of Cairo in that little rodent. Okay. Well, let me not call the dog a rodent because I love little dogs and stuff like that. So that was wrong. I strike that from the record. Take that away. But she was like, I got a friend named Tyrone or whatever. I told you about Tyrone. And they go into talking and talking. And she was like, so where Tyrone at? He in prison. She was like, honey girl, please, are you serious? You must really like him to be talking to some nigga in prison. Like, mama, out of all the fishes in the sea, you chose a jailbait. I said, bitch, little kids, I don't care what how age they are, bitch, they will read the fuck out your parents and stuff. They said exactly what we've been saying. You really couldn't get nobody else. You settled for somebody that was already in jail. Not out of jail and then went to jail. No, in jail already. She said, bitch, I ain't got time for this shit. But, Sheree, girl, let that shit go. He ain't coming home in a few months. Tyrone is still in jail. Moving on from that, it's time for Kenya's little event. She's making sure everything's get ready. The girls start showing up. Everybody's looking nice. They start asking her, is your husband gonna be here? No, he's not gonna be here. He had to work. He can't do nothing by himself. He can't book his flight. He can't do this. He can't do that. I gotta do it all for him. And everybody looking like, girl, okay, whatever. So Kandi is there, Nene is there. And Nene said, regardless of what's going on and what happened, her and Kandi are still good. So Kenya gets up there and she starts talking about, all the people that helped put this together and, doing this stuff on the daily. And as soon as she said daily, that's when her husband walks in. And I was like, bitch, okay, Kenya. Well, the season finale is next week. But, bitch, Kenya, she claims that she didn't know he was coming, but he popped up on her. Either way, whether she knew or not, I guess it was a good look for her to shut them girls up. And it didn't really shut them up because some of them was still, Sheree was still trying to say, at least we know he's a real person. We don't know if they really married. And I'm like, girl, just let it go. It's tired at this point. Let this woman have her happiness, okay? You wouldn't want nobody doubting your ass, so shut the fuck up. I mean, at least she dating somebody that ain't in the pen. At least she dating somebody and with somebody that she can physically fucking touch, without guard standing in the back and saying no touching, no hugging, no this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So shut the fuck up on that one. Then, they played the little PSA. She go back there. She's talking to everybody. We see Cynthia's mom. She's tearing up. We see Shamia tearing up. Everybody is listening to everybody's story for the first time. It was a really nice, well put together from what the parts that I saw. It was a nice put together PSA. And why Nene's shirt? And I'm finna be, petty for a little bit because there was a real ass subject. But why was Nene's shirt the wrinklest one out of the whole bunch in that PSA when they was talking in white? Go back and see what I'm talking about. But anyway, after they did that, Cynthia went and found Mark and said hello to him and was hugging all up. I said, let him go, girl. You ain't got a man. You got Will. Okay, that's kingy shit. Sheree all up in his face and stuff. And when the producers asked Nene, so you got to meet Mark, yeah, because I felt like this was something big that he should have been here. He always saying that he can't come, so it's like for whatever reason, which we don't know and understand why he can't ever come to King's event, but it was cool to see him there. And the producers was like, do you think that they're truly in love with each other? He said, I think King is, she said, I think King is truly in love with him. I said, bitch. Catch all of that shade. But what pissed me off was Sheree dumbass. Sheree, you trying to have a conversation starter and you up there just talking and you like, oh my God, you got a nose ring. I haven't seen, when I'm thinking about getting my nose pierced. When did you get yours? What did you get yours? In New York, he said I got mine done like 2 years ago and it hurts. It hurts a lot. She gonna stay in the confessionals. Well, see, It seems a little dainty. I haven't seen a man with a nose piercing since Tupac. I said, bitch, get the fuck out of here. What are you trying to imply? Okay, please don't do that shit. Because we can imply a whole bunch of stuff about your nigga being up in jail. That motherfucker been in the pen for a few years, okay? So ain't no telling how many dicks or how many fucking dicks and booty holes he done took and sucked on. So let me stop fucking playing, okay? Chris Brown and some other artists out here got nose piercing and there ain't nothing fucked up about their sexuality. See, y'all gotta read between the lines, okay? Stop that bullshit. You know, y'all always got something negative to say. But anyway, you know, he wanted to take his wife back and have some little quality time, and that was basically it. We saw the husband, and that was it. The season finale comes on next week, and thank God, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be like a 3-part reunion. So we ain't done yet, girls. We got girls and my guys. We got like 4 more episodes left, okay? So I will see you guys later. Peace. I hope y'all have an enjoyable week. I really do. Okay? I just know tomorrow I'm off. So if y'all don't hear from me, a bitch probably up in this motherfucker sleep. Okay? So y'all enjoy yourself. Peace. I almost forgot. Porsha went over there to speak to Nene, and you know they're having this conversation. You know, Nene seemed like the only one who cared enough to ask how Porsha was doing. You know, ever since the trip, and she said she felt a lot better. It was good to breathe the ATL air, and all of a sudden she started going into how you're a strong person. People need to take accountability for their actions and stuff like that. And Nene in the confessional thinking that okay, she talking about herself. She about to take accountability for the whole thing that happened with Kandi. I said, well, which type of ways of accountability do you want the bitch to take? I'm confused, okay? I'm so tired of hearing about this whole topic. And then Nene realized that the girl is talking about her and her situation with the rape joke and all that. And how she went on ahead and took accountability for that. Nene was like, girl, you of all people should not be telling nobody nothing. But okay, she let that shit rock. But that was that. I didn't want to forget that because I know somebody was going to put in the comments to say, girl, you forgot. No, I didn't. But then again, yeah, I did. But okay, I'll see y'all later. Peace.